So, remember when I said weather permitting? It's raining, and I cannot shoot today, but I will do something. It's raining pretty bad, weather permitting, I cannot shoot. Just someone with a dog behind me. I'm going to do an unboxing today because I do have 3 items that I got in the mail. Let's take a look. So here's my ghost hunting case picked up. And so far I have 3 items I have ordered. And tonight I will do an unboxing on all 3 of these items. So, yeah, it's raining. I don't want to walk out in the rain with this brand new camera. I had an outside shot planned. I knew it was potentially going to snow on the mountains. There's a 30% chance that has risen to 60% chance that it's going to snow on the mountains tonight. And that's going to be pretty cool. I have a snow scene planned in the intro with the second part. But the first part just was going to be shot out here, and it didn't include any snow. But it also didn't include any rain. And rain is definitely something that would greatly conflict with it. It's the desert. It doesn't rain that much. There are monsoon seasons, but this is not monsoon season. The rain's going to stop. It's going to dry up. It's going to be fine in a couple of days. Fun stuff in the works. It's going to be fun. I'm going to set up these ghost meters. So you're going to see me set them up. You know, I picked up this case at the Goodwill for a couple dollars. Dirt cheap. I didn't know what I was going to use it for, but it's perfect as a ghost hunting case. So maybe I'll take it on the road one day. I would like to. I have visited a couple haunted hotels, but never on purpose. I can tell you about a freaky dream I just had. Freakier than freak. Now, let's wait till we open the meters. Stay tuned. I'm going to record, possibly even tonight, with the meters. Although it's not the full gambit. I want every single one of the meters. You know, I think it's just to have like 5-6 meters going at the same time in one location where you know is potentially active-ish. It's something I don't think anyone's done on any regular basis. It's going to be real, whatever happens. So let's do an unboxing. Here it is. All right. I got 3 packages, so let's check out package number 1. I'll put it right there. Package number 2, right there. And package number 3. I have many more packages coming for this ghost test I'm going to be running over here. And I would say at least 5 more items on the way. But it's a rainy day, nothing going on, so I decided I can't really give feedback to these sellers unless I'm sure they sent what I ordered. So I do need to check, and the best way is to do a review right now. Okay. So here we go. Package number 1. It says it's from North Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's get my letter opener, which is this samurai sword. Okay. That's good enough. Okay, wow. I just ordered this one. We're talking 2 days ago. This is the most recent item I've actually ordered, and it came immediately from Las Vegas. Wow, that's very fast shipping. As I said, I'm going to be purchasing a few meters that have nothing to do with ghosts, just so I can get more data. There's going to be a camera on all the meters. I'm going to put the meters either right here or here,
This meter happens to be a sound level meter. Just a decibel sound level meter. Usually not used in ghost hunts, because ghost hunts are usually whiny crybabies in the dark going, "Oh, what's that? What's that?" Which would make this worthless, because you would just see the decibels go up whenever they go, "What was that?" But in the case that, let's say, an EVP is recorded, or let's say proximity is detected, or let's say an electromagnetic field is manipulated, or it goes up, I thought a decibel meter, a sound meter, might be useful, even if just superficially, just to give more data, give more information. I'm not a standard ghost hunter. I've never hunted ghosts. I know that you can't really hunt ghosts, but you can detect spirits. And guess what kind of spirits you can detect more easily than others? Spirits on a dimension close to ours. And yes, there is a little bit of bleed over on both sides sometimes, rarely. So this detects the sound out of here. Here's the filter thing. And it comes with a 9-volt battery. Yeah. So that was nice for them to include a battery. It's even sealed. A sealed battery. Brand new. Okay. So let's turn it on. Let's give it a try. Let's test it out. It was a cheap meter. Good deal. And yes, it's going to be one of the least important meters concerning hunting ghosts. You're not going to really rely on a sound meter to hunt ghosts. But you got to understand, if stuff is happening on a bunch of meters, it will be interesting to see if the sound meter is affected. It's called TAC Life Sound Meter, range from 30 to 130 decibels. This is just one of the off-the-wall random meters I came across, which I said, you know what? I would be interested in knowing the sound levels. And I didn't buy this for anything other than my ghost experiment. So you can see right here, it is most definitely jumping up and down based on my voice alone. And I have a fan running over there. I'm sure this thing is very sensitive and will pick up even the slightest. It comes with a light in the back. Light in the back. Well, it has a little flashlight. So, I mean, you know, that's cool. It does have a backlight. Awesome. Yeah, I was really hoping it would have that backlight. So that is really useful. So here you can see it going off. Picture this. I'm going to have it next to a bunch of meters. I don't know if you can really see. It's kind of obstructed. But I'm going to have a camera on the meters very close. And this decibel meter is just something off the wall that I know that no ghost hunters use. So some of my equipment is not going to be normal. But let's check out the next box. This is very interesting. I like it. The more data, the better. Alright. So this next package is from Shenzhen, Guangdong, China. It's actually a pretty scenic country with nice green lush mountains, but they have a lot of factories there as well. So let's open up this second package. 100% sealed. All right. Here we have one of the EMF meters. One of the actual EMF meters. A standard electromagnetic field tester. They say ghosts can manipulate the magnetic field. And this is one of 3 EMF meters I purchased. So I will be reviewing these, but I can't expect to get tons of data. And it was very cheap. One of the cheapest EMF meters on eBay. I'm not advertising. Get your EMF meters wherever you like. Matter of fact, I have zero sponsors. I don't care where you get your EMF meters. But if anyone wants to sponsor me, and if anyone wants 10 episodes of their meter in the corner with a GoPro or my Sony Handycam on that, switched back and forth while I talk about spirits, feel free to send me a free meter. This is just one of the cheapest ones on eBay. 3 AAA batteries. Luckily, I do have 3 AAA batteries. I was just at the 99-cent store and I picked up some AAA batteries, and I happen to have 4 left over. So let's test this thing out. Yeah. I can't imagine it takes too much power. These dollar store batteries don't last very long, but on low energy devices they do last a long time. So here it is. This shows the temperature, has a temperature. It is 74.4 degrees. That's actually pretty useful. I didn't expect it even had that. Look at that light up. That is awesome. I'm getting 0 readings, 0, 0, 0, and you're gonna see if it goes off. I'm gonna have it. And there are different theories on EMF meters. You know, some ghost hunters have a theory that simply electrical wires in the walls affect the EMF levels, and that it can induce some type of ghost-like activity. I'm not an expert at ghost hunting by any means, but I do know my way around the lower level negative entities that are closer to our dimension. So we have one more package. This one is from Guangdong, China, the same place as the last meter. So very popular factory city. Let's unbox this last meter. I believe it is an EMF meter. We will find out. Okay. Yeah. This is a nice looking EMF meter. Also very cheap. You can pick up. Looks like that. Let's open it up, take a look. Instructions. I like that it comes with a battery. Very nice. Okay. So here is a pretty cool looking EMF meter. There are reviews of this, I'm sure, all across YouTube. But I'm brand new to this stuff, alright? So this is EMF meter number 2. I'm going to have it right next to EMF meter number 1 and right next to EMF meter number 3, which isn't here yet. Let's turn it on, see what happens. Electromagnetic radiation tester. So this one focuses on an E field and an H field. It's saying it's safe, and it's just stuck at 0.00. They say that a light can affect it. Okay. I put it right next to the power outlet, and the numbers jumped off the handle. 136. I don't know. I don't even know how to read this thing. I really have to follow the instructions. Very interesting. So yes, a power strip powering 2 lights is most definitely going to affect it. So now let me test this out. Okay, it turned red, and okay, we're getting 0.54 of something. So it does work. Very cool. You can see it right there. I will be testing these out to the best of my ability at the same time, but for the time being, these are going off, and I'm not going to be using them. You know how freaky it would be if I had them on while I'm trying to sleep and stuff like that? but perhaps I will keep them on for a long period of time, just to see if, when I'm not around, if they go off.
So here's all 3 of the meters. And I found an outlet which works, obviously, with the EMF meters and not the sound decibel meter. Although, this thing's... I need to set it to a certain mode. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta get the hang of these meters because, let's face it, testing. Alright. Well, this does work. But these are EMF meters. Let's test this one out. Here is an outlet which is leaking a lot of energy, power. Let's try this one. And there you have it. This thing is showing that there's an extreme amount of leakage coming from this. And then the second I unplug it, it is fine, proving that this device does work. I plug it back in. And this one works as well, but it's not too specific. Okay, it was showing me when I took it away. Okay, it does briefly show the H field numbers rising. There we go. And then it just levels off. And then you unplug it. And it's back to normal. So it does work, but I kind of like the readings of this one a little bit better. Because this one is extremely obvious, and it truly is a smart sensor. It's pretty cool. I'd like to see this in action. If anything, at least it is useful to find power outlets in the house that you're not using anything for. I mean, this dustbuster is not, it doesn't need to be plugged in. It is fully charged, so it's just a waste of energy to have it plugged in. And these devices, they do serve a purpose, they do work. So I will be setting these up as soon as I get all of them. And some of them are a little glitchy. Every device is going to work a little bit differently than another one, which is why I wanted to get 3 of these different EMF meters. But I'm satisfied. I'm glad this has a backlight. All of them have backlights. Very nice. Easier to view when I have a camera on them.
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, more things coming soon. When I get 3 more packages, I will do another unboxing. And this is simply a preemptive, preliminary, before the actual new show starts. I'm simply getting all this stuff ready to go. I'm going to set up something like this. And just set it up, I believe, in the corner of the room for obvious reasons. I personally know that is a semi-active corner. That corner is a little bit active. And occasionally, rarely, that corner is a little bit active. Lucky for me, the least active corner is that one. So yes, I do film in one of the more active corners. How come you haven't seen anything happen? Probably because it's in the invisible spectrum, which is one of the reasons why I got these meters, to detect what the human eye cannot perceive. I thank you for watching. This has been John Razimus. Stay tuned, more episodes coming soon. Be seeing you.